What is up, everybody? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Now, I wanted to talk about one class in particular that I feel, maybe it's just me, but I just can't find a reason to run them on my party. Even, like, outside of the early parts of the game, the warrior, to me, it's just so easily replaceable. And I don't know if that's just because melee tends to fall off the further you get in the game. Like, I'm talking like way further. Like, melee is still good, and melee is still good in the later parts of the game. It's just ranged combat, ranged damage. It's just so much better because you don't have to get close. You can target somebody from 10 tiles away. Most units can't even move 10 tiles in one turn, mind you. So that's kind of why range, just in my opinion, is a little bit better than melee. And I find certain melee classes, they do tend to struggle the later you get in the game, and I find warrior to be one of them. Now, this isn't to say all melee classes struggle into the late game, and some of you might disagree. You might say warrior's perfectly great at Coda. You know, I run warriors in Coda all the time, but being in Coda, I really can't find a reason to run the warrior. Even though Mighty Impact's great, you know, double attack's great, the birds like the warriors, so, you know, that's always great. But at the end of the day, and even, you know, like vigorous attack, I mean, the warrior has good skills, and they can use pretty much every weapon in the game. But like I said, at the end of the day, I just find them to be too slow. I find them to be too slow, and they take too much time to get across the field and do things. While they can hit hard, you know, they are reliant on pretty much just spamming Mighty Impact, you know, which can be good, and you could use them kind of as a debuffer, I guess, too, by, you know, using the 100% accuracy to help land debuffs on weapons and stuff. But overall, like I said, they're just too slow, and yeah, they deal damage, but they gotta get close. And I just find other melee classes can do it better. Like, a lot of melee classes that are better have more support skills, and not so many, like, just straight up damage. They don't even have any damage, you know, any of the red skills. So maybe it's just a me thing. Maybe I'm a little crazy, you know, with the warrior, and I just don't see the power in them. But they were great, like I said, for the first half, at least, maybe even more. You know, probably first half of the game, I found them very useful. But like I said, you get so many classes in this game. I mean, what? There's 40 different classes, ish, 40 something, and you can only take at most 12 into a battle. So out of those 12 classes, why are you bringing a warrior over certain classes? You know, like, you got to come up with that in your head. Like, well, why would I run this over this, or that over that? And especially now, some of the battles you're down to 8, and you got to make more cuts. So I find with the forced cutting, that gets to a point in the game where you're running 8 to 10 in a battle, and you just definitely don't have room for classes like warrior, and it's kind of a shame. But that's not to say he's not viable and he's not good. He's still a great class. He can still get a lot done, you know. So, but I just want to know why you guys don't use them, or if you do, why you do use them. What about the warrior makes you use them in Coda or really late game content? And what about the warrior makes you not use them? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Let me know down below in the comments. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and hope to see you in the next one. Until then, later guys. Peace out. Have a good one.